Once again I want to welcome you to Chelsea Sports Channel, where I bring you all the latest from Stamford Bridge and Chelsea FC. Today I have more news coming up on the future of Lampard. Before we start the video, please subscribe, like and feel free to comment. In the channel where I discuss all things football, about Chelsea, with 100% rawness and honesty. I say it like it is so you know what you're getting from me. This is the place to have fun, bring positive vibes and discuss football from a new perspective. Welcome on board this journey. Frank Lampard sacked, Thomas Tuchel to replace club legend after Roman Abramovich statement. All the latest news from around Stamford Bridge on what could be a very big day for the Blues and their current head coach Frank Lampard. It could be a big day at Stamford Bridge. Under pressure, head coach Frank Lampard is battling to save his job and oversaw a win over Luton Town in the FA Cup on Sunday. But that may not be enough to save him. The Blues have been on a woeful run of form in the Premier League, and Roman Abramovich is set to make a key decision on his head coach's future, with reports Lampard was be sacked today. If that is a case, a new boss will have less than a week to get any business done in the transfer market. I got all the latest news from West London right here in my dedicated to Chelsea news. Chelsea Football Club has today parted company with head coach Frank Lampard. This has been a very difficult decision, and not one that the owner and the board have taken lightly. We are grateful to Frank for what he has achieved in his time as head coach of the club. However, recent results and performances have not met the club's expectations, leaving the club mid-table without any clear path to sustained improvement. There can never be a good time to part ways with a club legend such as Frank, but after lengthy deliberation and consideration, it was decided a change is needed now to give the club time to improve performances and results this season. Roman Abramovich said, "This was a very difficult decision for the club, not least because I have an excellent personal relationship with Frank and I have the utmost respect for him. He is a man of great integrity and has the highest of work ethics. However, under current circumstances, we believe it is best to change managers. On behalf of everyone at the club, the board and personally, I would like to thank Frank for his work as head coach and wish him every success in the future. He is an important icon of this great club and his status here remains undiminished. He will always be warmly welcomed back at Stamford Bridge. The club will be making no further comment until such time as a new head coach is appointed." Have your say. What do you make of the decision to sack Frank Lampard? Rangnick offered role. Both Sky Sports News and The Athletic have reported that former RB Leipzig director of football and head coach Ralf Rangnick was offered the job on an interim basis but rejected the opportunity. Rangnick has long been linked with a managerial role in England. Understands that Jody Morris has also left Chelsea this morning. What Pulisic has said about Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel appears to be the man stepping into the dugout at Stamford Bridge with talks held over the weekend. The new man is already well known to a number of players in West London, either via the Bundesliga and League One or having directly played under him, as was the case with Christian Pulisic at Borussia Dortmund, who was a big admirer of his head coach at the time. There in black and white and blue, Frank Lampard did an admirable job in steering Chelsea through the transfer ban and integrating more young players into the setup, as was his initial brief, but just didn't do enough in the Premier League. There is always going to be a mixture of what fans have to say on the matter when it comes to a club legend. Understands Chelsea's first team players were ready to head in for training this morning until a text was sent around the group telling them not to arrive at Cobham until 2 p.m. That was almost certainly to give the Blues time to announce the departure of Frank Lampard, who will be replaced at Stamford Bridge by Thomas Tuchel. Lampard's record, should this be it for Lampard, he would leave with a 52% win record, which isn't bad, really, but, as you can see below, is some way down the list of Abramovich's permanent appointments at the Bridge. Mourinho, first spell, 67%. Conte 65%. Cher 62%. Ancelotti 61%. Mourinho, second spell, 59%. Di Matteo 57%. Scolari 56%. Ranieri 54%. Lampard 52%. Villas-Boas 48%. There have been plenty of names linked with the Chelsea job. And one stands out right now, Thomas Tuchel. All I want to do is repay that with being successful at the club, and working through a tough moment to bring long-term success to the club. I've kept saying recently there will be moments of pain, and moments that are difficult, because of the situation. And when you see the fans that are there to stick with you from now and going forward, that's an important thing for me. So in sacking Lampard, Roman Abramovich has denied the Blues legend the chance to fulfill his dream of bringing success to the club as a manager. Please subscribe, like, share and feel free to comment. Thanks for watching.